Alright, folks, welcome back to more Dinosaur Month. Squee. I got Mike and Chris here, and today we're going to be ranking some fossil fighters Vivosaurus, specifically from Fossil Fighters Champions. Chris and I played this game a lot as kids.
We sure did.
I need to pull up my DS, see how much the hours are in that original copy.
A lot.
Yikes.
Because you actually went and tried to get all the Vivosaurs.
Yes, then hit a roadblock because you can't do it. If you miss, there's
start a new file.
It was not even because you can't I can't transfer between.
No, you would have had to do it on the new file. You would have had to get all the Vivosaurs again.
Yeah, then I couldn't get the event ones.
Oh my God, you're right. You would have to do
I'm not resetting that save file. That's a piece of history now.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to go get.
Yes, you'd have to go get the fossils, then trade it to me, or I get the fossils on a separate save file, trade them to you. Then trade them back to my other save file.
God bless. Anyway, we're here to make a tier list.
Yes, we're talking Vivosaurus today. So Mike is going with aesthetics here today.
Because I own the game. I recently found it in a pawn shop, and I've been meaning to pick it up sometime the start of next week.
Nice. Wait.
June.
Oh, so you're gonna start playing it then?
Correct.
I think you're gonna pick it up next week. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh yeah, big reveal. I've played.
Reserved for me.
It's probably not there anymore.
I wanted to wait till the summer season, because that way everyone would have way more time to
Well, it is Dinosaur Month, so you know.
Is June the Dynamo?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
All right, so we're gonna start it off with starting out big, the big guy.
Well, you sure are.
Tyrannosaurus
T-Rex,
Rex.
I think just has to go in S tier.
It literally,
it's
legally required.
Has to.
There's not. It's the poster boy.
It's the poster boy.
It's so cool. And I love in the fact that champions you can actually get it before the post game.
Yeah, crazy work.
It takes. It does a lot of work to do it.
He's very rare.
You only you'll get
the wall.
No, he's in
the bottom.
He's in the volcano, but at the very bottom, and only in the very the dome area.
Oh God.
So you have to. And
they get really specific with some of them.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm okay with it because you can do it. It's just hard to do. But if you do it, you're rewarded with a great dinosaur.
You sure are.
So next up, Das Pleto.
C tier.
C tier, you think?
You know what?
I'd put him in B.
Kind of cool B.
He's kind of dope looking. It's like an Earth T-Rex.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Touchscreen.
Gorgo.
I don't like this design.
I feel like if he was red and black.
Yeah.
It's like the Harley Quinn thing. Why did they make you pink and blue?
Yeah.
So I'll throw him in D tier.
I'm good. Yeah.
Is that supposed to be pink?
It's like a pinkish reddish.
Pinkish red.
Gross.
Turbo.
C.
See?
I can respect that he's got some color, but he's weird.
Honestly, I always thought he was kind of a very iconic dinosaur for this.
Do you?
I think he was in the back of the box.
I forgot he was here until the tier list came up.
Really?
Yeah.
You said C tier?
I said C. He matters less to me.
Also, why is there no F tier?
Well, I think you can
Great
create
question.
one.
See if we can.
I like add row.
Add row
below.
Come on.
It's like adding 3D.
Yeah, right. Wait. Oh.
Not the F, G, and H tier.
Here we go. Okay, then.
W tier.
W tier.
Z tier.
Oh man, not the Z tier.
Lowercase. They don't even get a capital.
Right.
But yeah, F tier.
Okay, yeah. But on that, really quick. Just gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
A different color.
Yeah, blue. I think is. Yeah, there we go. All right. On that note.
All's well.
Off he has to go. Turbo, I could put in C.
Okay.
I can respect him.
All right, Alio.
He looks like a jumped prisoner. And I always thought that was kind of neat. He looks a little psychotic. He's ugly. But he looks like a fucking psychopath dinosaur.
He kind of does.
For it.
Where would you put him?
B.
B?
B.
You'd put him...
I'd be willing to budge.
I'd throw him in C.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not too attached. This next guy, though,
Siamo.
I think Siamo's design is killer. I like him.
I thought it was fine.
You would put him in like C?
Probably C, yeah.
Dang, really?
He never
Where'd you put him?
He never, like, stuck out to me. He's kind of like, oh, he's there.
Yeah, he does stick out to me more than Tarbo and Despleto and
Really?
Gordo. I remember him far more.
So where would you put him?
At least B.
I could do B.
Okay.
Be okay with B.
Wow.
All right, Electro.
A classic.
That's a good one.
Electro's a classic. That's an A tier.
They
for me.
literally reused him for a super dinosaur.
They really did. I'd put it in A tier.
I'd put him
Crystal Dinosaur goes crazy.
I put him in A.
Wanlong I would also put in A, personally.
I put him in S. I love the molten lava look on him.
His head kind of goofy, though.
It's a Dilophosaurus-like head, though.
His head kind of goofy.
Are they in the same area as T-Rex?
I think it was mistaken for a baby T-Rex at one point.
Yeah, which is why it can transform into T-Rex.
Yeah.
I'll allow it in S. I'll allow it.
Shan.
Pretty iconic.
It is pretty iconic.
Honestly. I'd go... Would I go so far as to say A, though?
I'd probably say B, at least.
I'd say B.
It's the first Vivosaur you get after your starter.
It sure is. In the original game.
In the original, yeah.
You get it oddly late in Champions, I think.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
It's like finding a Starly before the Elite Four.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing here?
Finally, a story.
Aloe.
Aloe's got to be an S. He's my boy in this game in particular. I will argue Aloe for S.
I'd say at least A. I'd put him in A personally, but I could live with him in S.
I will put him in S.
I'd be okay with S.
He's got to go in S.
Metri's weird.
That is D.
I
D.
don't like him very much.
And you know who else I don't like? That's right, Megalo. What the fuck is that guy?
See, okay, I get the idea that he's a very basic-looking dinosaur because he was the first dinosaur discovered.
Okay, but that didn't mean they needed to make him look like that.
Yeah, that looks very dumb.
He has no identity except being dead fish eyes.
Yeah, the fish. I thought the fish eyes is what kills it for me.
The eyes are really what kill it.
So where would you put him? Also, Mike, feel free to chime in whenever you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just.
Also D.
Okay.
Yeah. Venator.
It's a fine dinosaur.
He's a C. I think he's middle of the pack.
I'd put him in C.
Yeah. But S-Raptor? That's a personal goat.
It's a cool dinosaur.
I think that's like an A.
I'd put it in an A. I'd say
think
A.
he's very solid.
A seems acceptable.
I love how all these are going to serve as like very nice previews to my future playthrough.
Giganto, also pretty solid.
I was never crazy about him. I never really understood the visual design of it.
Am I misremembering? I might be misremembering a little bit.
It always just felt kind of weird.
You know why I think I remember him? He's in one of the end game areas, like the desert oasis
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
You fight him like 10 million times. So I think he sticks out in my brain because of that. But yeah, he does look like he has barnacles.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't quite know what they were going for there.
Yeah, it's a weird look to him, and it feels like a dinosaur like Giganotosaurus should not be weird.
I feel like the cutting picture, it being cut off, is like not doing it justice.
It's doing him a disservice.
No,
yeah.
Beautiful.
So what do you guys think?
I have Giganotosaurus bias, so
C?
I do C.
C.
Cause I don't know that I don't
He's
want.
been better represented in other.
I don't know that I want to throw him in D.
No.
Cryo.
Cryo does its name real good justice.
I'd put it in S.
I would put that in S.
That's an S tier dinosaur. That looks dope as fuck.
Nice dinosaur.
I love him so much.
Yeah.
Karchar.
A for me.
I'd say A as well.
I really like Karchar.
is that like an Egyptian design?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a pharaoh.
Pharaoh shark.
Yeah, pharaoh shark.
So A it is.
Acro can go straight to F.
Yeah.
I think he's ugly as sin.
Yeah, I don't know what they were going for with Acro.
I also think F Raptor is pretty fucking ugly.
I don't know that I'd call it ugly. It's a weird design for sure.
Nah, I think he's dumb looking.
I just remember he was kind of like one of those dinosaurs. Like I always think, oh my god, this thing is like mythical because you could only buy it with like fossil points.
It's true.
In the first game.
Yeah, it's got that status, but it was not worth those fossil points.
No.
For me. No.
Where would you put him?
I'll put him in D.
Okay. Spinax.
S tier.
S tier design.
Iconic.
It is very cool.
Great starter. They could have just picked T-Rex or Velociraptor as a starter, but they chose Alta Spinax, and I think that was bold.
It's a respectable choice.
And I like it. Neo, I also really like.
I think he's an alright design.
He does look a little out of place.
He kind of looks like he has too much going on.
Yes, I can agree with that.
But at the same time, it also makes him stand out more.
I would say
B.
Compso, he's kind of just a guy.
He's just a dinosaur.
He's just a dinosaur.
But
I think he's the epitome of C. Like, he's just a... Like, he's not bad. He's kind of cute.
Mr. Normal.
He's Mr. Normal.
Yeah.
But not like Megalo Mr. Normal, where I'm like, oh god, please go away.
Right.
And like, okay, you're just a happy little guy. That's fine.
Delta.
I feel like Sopteryx and Delta are both better than Compso.
I agree with that.
I would put...
Well, I'd put Sopteryx in B.
I would put Sopteryx in B, and I would be willing to go higher for Delta.
Higher?
I would go... Well, I need to look at Delta again.
I might go lower. I don't dislike Delta, but...
Really?
I don't know.
I like Delta.
It's an alright design.
I could go same as Compso for Delta.
I could say yeah.
I'd be willing to bargain.
I don't think it would be... I
How
wouldn't...
do you feel about this design?
Eh?
It just is.
It just
C.
is.
C.
Okay. See, it shall be.
Alright, Tro.
Higher than Compso. It's more interesting.
See, I
But
wanted...
not much.
It's interesting, but it also... Like Neo, it kind of feels like it has too much going on.
Well, and I would put it in the same tier as Neo.
I agree with that.
I just love that all these are just very interesting color choices.
Also, fun fact, Troodon no longer exists.
Really?
Yeah, so I guess the...
Debunked?
Yeah, the original Troodon, I guess, was originally described as a single tooth.
Oh.
So they're like, so the paleo community was like, probably shouldn't be able to design to like, denote an entire genus off a single tooth.
So they got rid of it.
Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. Rip Tro to the one on my wall.
Oh, is that a Troodon?
That's a Troodon. It gave me nightmares as a kid.
Dang.
Was just staring at me directly in my bed.
The T-Rex?
I keep my door open when I'm at night.
That's true.
All right, Nycus.
I feel like Nycus is really solid.
I put Nycus in A.
It sticks out for me. A, yeah.
It might be biased because that was like one of my go-to dinosaurs at first.
Yeah, they always give it to you early on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty good.
M-Raptor.
M-Raptor.
That's a very interesting color scheme.
I kind of like it though.
I like it too. There is a monster... There are Monster Hunter monsters that are based off of dinosaurs, and I believe...
Gasp.
that the Great Macau M name is probably based off of the M-Raptor.
Oh, okay, yeah,
That's
I see it.
the Great Macau.
It's doing a kangaroo kick.
Yeah. Yeah, it hops on its tail.
That's nice. I like that.
It's very fun, very fun.
He looks like a happy little guy.
I put him in...
I would go for... Do you like him more than Neo?
Yes.
Do you like him more than Shan Shan?
I don't know.
If you say I don't know, I would put him at the higher part of B tier.
Yeah, I'd say probably, B. Whoops.
How could you... Oh, I would have put...
Oh, I'm not doing it like in any particular order.
Okay,
it's just kind of going in
yeah, he's in B tier.
Yeah.
Utah Raptor, I feel like you might want to put a little higher.
I'd say like probably S. Too high for you?
A little too high for me.
Think A?
Because, yeah, I would say A.
I could live with A.
Yeah.
Why though? Why?
Explain.
Why would you do this to me, Chris? I'm kidding.
Kind of just a red raptor with the frill, personally.
But it's dope.
I also think M Raptor is more interesting to me visually.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're striking colors.
But It's still nice.
I could live with
It
A.
just doesn't blow me away. I don't see it and I'm like, wow. That's the guy. Velociraptor, I'm not going to say S, even though he is a funky little guy, because when it comes down to it, he's just a little blue dude.
I'd say at least A.
I think he's an A.
I think A, yeah.
I think he's a great, funky little guy.
I agree with that, yeah.
But I'm not sitting here like, wow, this is peak character design. I think Bream has to be at least in the same tier as V-Raptor, though.
I would argue for higher.
I would argue. I would be content with higher.
Bream is an S tier raptor for me.
Yeah.
Love the little vampire raptor.
I will say I think Aoptrix is the best they could have done with a stupid chicken, and so I will argue for either A or S.
I could put him
for the stupid chicken.
I'd see A.
I could do A.
He looks very elegant.
Yes.
Compso. Or not Compso, CeeLo.
CeeLo. Doesn't do it for me.
I put same as Compso, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's just a guy.
Dilopho, though.
Hang on, give it a second. Okay, good.
Dilopho, though.
Dilopho, though.
Easy.
I'd say at least B.
And be willing to go as high as A, actually.
You think A?
I think it's iconic enough.
I could settle with A.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with A.
Now, an interesting question for me. How do you feel about this game's Spino design?
Spino is, I think it's very cool. I put him in A.
I think A.
That's an A tier Spinosaurus.
I like Suko a little better than Spino, personally.
I love the fact they made him look like a crocodile, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
And Gatto.
What is... C.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah. He might have the Spinosaurus body type, but...
No, yeah. It irks me that they did not... None of these games have an irritator.
No, but Dinosaur King does.
It does. There's also a Hammond Collection Jurassic Park figure.
Huh.
And I'm like, of all... The irritator's never been featured in anything.
Huh.
Anyways, Suko.
I really like Suko.
I'd say A.
I would say A. And in my personal rankings above Spino. I think...
Fair enough.
Something about him.
I'd say they're about even for me.
Mm.
I have Spinosaurus bias.
Also, dang, they're all water, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
All
the crocodilian ones. Onyx.
Onyx.
Also A.
Air B. Air high B.
For me, it's the dark blue with the red eyes. The red eyes flea.
Yeah, they do pop a little bit. Sure. You know what? A is fine. I'll allow it.
We got a lot of A's.
Yeah, we do. Well, they got a lot of good designs.
Cerato. Solid
I'd say maybe B.
B.
If not C. It's a fine Cerato, so it just feels like it looks very busy.
Yeah, I would go high C. Let's go C.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, we put Tro and Neo at B, and those are equally, if not more so, busy.
I like them better, though.
Yeah?
I like them better.
I'd say I like Cerato more than
really?
More than Tro.
Put it in B.
I'd say B is probably better for Cerato.
Either that or move Tro down to C.
Carno.
I don't like his Fossil Fighters design.
It's not great.
I think he looks like a fucking goblin. I would put this design of Carno in, like, D. Like, I love Carnotaurus.
See, I like this particular render, like the one shown on the screen. I feel like the pose makes it look better.
I think he looks like the kid that would kick you at recess.
I love how the horn part looks really flat.
Yeah, I don't think they cooked.
I could settle with. I guess I'd be fine with D.
Yeah, he's not.
They could have done better with Carnotaurus.
F. I don't know what Orno is supposed to look like. I hate
Ornithomimus, and yeah, I'd say I don't much care for the.
I also don't like the thing that follows it, whatever it is.
Kairos. To be fair, we didn't know what it looked like.
Still don't like it.
Kairos. Yeah, I'm fine with putting this. Okay, so. Basically, when Kairos was when this game came out, all we had was for Kairos. All we had was the arms.
Yep.
Let me show you what we found more of the skeleton. Let me show you what this thing actually looked like. This is what Kairos actually looked like.
That's even worse.
It's It's a weird ass dinosaur.
God, it looks like
it's an incredibly.
Somebody fused an anteater with a chicken, maybe.
It's so weird.
It's like a weird tapir face.
Right. Tapir?
It kind of looks like a tapir.
It has no trunk.
It looks like it has a trunk.
It has a beak.
Oh, that's the weirdest looking beak I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that looks like a trunk.
So, quick question. What's the name of this one?
That's Oraptor.
Oraptor. That's
All right, so why does it look like a minion?
Yeah.
I cannot see it now. Thanks, Mike. He does look stupid.
Is it good stupid?
I don't know.
I would put it in C. Then,
I'd put it in C.
If we don't know. Xeno's got his eyes half closed. He's a sleepy little guy. I think they did him pretty well.
I think so too. I'd put him in S.
For what he is?
For being a therizinosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, my boy.
I also think they cooked with Brachii.
I agree.
I think
Brachio
is an S.
Yeah.
I think.
It was literally in the first trailer.
Yeah. Now,
Salto.
Salto, he's kind of just rocks.
It's cool. It's a
cool
good idea.
rocks. I think he's B.
I put him in B, yeah. Shuno.
No.
I'd say C.
C. I can see people really liking him, though.
He's a fine dinosaur. He's kind of basic.
Is Perso the city one?
Pertho's the city one.
I kind of fuck with the city.
The city is pretty cool.
I kind of fuck with the city.
I put him in A.
I put him in A. Yeah. City dinosaur.
Dino City.
Dino City. Who
What
the
is-
fuck
Oh, Seismo.
I love the long neck
Seismo's
ones.
just an orange guy. They
Yeah.
could have done more. He's supposed to look like Cracked Earth, I think.
I feel like that doesn't come across.
His eyes ruin it for me, though.
You think so?
Why does he look like he saw his mom and dad doing it?
Those are
when he
actual
was
googly
5?
eyes.
Yeah,
Legitimate.
he has googly eyes.
I think they look kind of cute, but that's just me.
I just don't think of him as
Well, where would you put him?
I would put him in D. I'll bargain for C.
I'd
though.
say I'd lean towards C. He's not offensive.
He offends you.
He offends me.
A pato.
But I'll live with it. Is a pato a fucking watermelon?
See, but he's neat because he represents because the backside is supposed to be like a brontosaurus.
Oh, okay.
Because it's supposed to be both.
It looks like a plant stem on the back.
Because Brontosaurus doesn't actually exist. It's actually.
It does
Apatosaurus.
now.
Oh, it does.
So the original Brontosaurus was reclassified into Apatosaurus, and they found another genus
that
they now named Brontosaurus. So now it exists.
I might have missed that development, but that's why he's halfsies.
Yes.
Because of the reclassification.
So I'd put him at least in B for that alone.
I think that's as high as I would go, because otherwise his design is very uninteresting to me.
All right, Amargo.
I would say A.
I'd argue
I know
for
you
S.
want S,
But I can live with
I'm
A.
gonna stick with A.
I can live with A. Stego. I'd put him in S.
I think that's about
That's
as
a
good
very
as a Stegosaurus
that is a
design
very
gets.
classy Stegosaurus design.
I think that's Stegosaurus. Is that
Very-
Stegosaurus?
That is very striking. Yeah.
What's
That's Stegosaurus.
What's this one? Django or
Yango.
Yango?
Yango's fine.
Honest to God, I'd probably put the rest of them in C, because I don't really have much of an opinion on them.
Yango, sure. Let me look at the rest of them though. Yango, sure. Kentro, yeah. I would maybe put Django in B. It's got a very I don't know, cool painted look to it that I'm okay.
I could live with. I'm fine with that.
And then Lexo, I would put in D.
I'd agree with
'Cause
that.
what the fuck is this?
Yeah, he looks very
Oh, the eye is funny.
looks very bored.
When they give them the funny eyes, I can't do it. And Nodo, I don't know. I kind of have a soft spot for him.
He's kind of. I put him at least in B.
Yeah, even though he isn't anything.
Well, that's what Justice with Nodosaurus is.
Yeah, he's just round Ankylosaurus.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ankylosaurus, I think Mike gets to decide this.
Well,
one.
no, I mean, I don't want to.
Do you think they cooked?
I'm under the opinion they cooked. It kind of looks like they have leather straps on the.
Then to S, I would say.
To S, would you say F?
Well, on my bias aside, what would you guys actually place this based on your knowledge on the?
Maybe a B.
Really?
I don't know.
Would go higher than
It's a
B.
fine. It's a fine.
I would
It didn't oh my. I'm not oh my god, but it's a good Ankylosaurus design.
I think it's what it needs to be.
So what do you get? So
Do we want to go in the middle? A.
I do A.
Yippee!
Yahoo!
There we go.
He's the.
All right, Saichin.
Saichin's got the spikes.
Cychenia. Ooh.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Cychania?
That's Cychania, yeah.
It's Cychania. I guess that makes sense.
I put it in C.
I'm actually kind of regretting I didn't put Cychenia on my list. That's completely
You would
forgettable.
put Cychania in C?
I don't much.
Its design is really interesting.
I think it's just too. I might also be biased from Dinosaur King. That my whenever I think Cychania, I think purple.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, so you already color coded it? You
Mhm.
already color assigned it?
So it just
I
feels
like
weird.
Cychania. I would put it at least B.
I could live with B. Goyle.
What the
Goyle.
fuck is it?
It's Gargoylosaurus.
Yeah, it's
Does it have like black eyes with
Yeah.
like white?
It does actually.
black eyes with yellow pupils.
Oh
It's
my
a
God.
gargoyle. But an ankylosaurus.
Yeah,
I
right.
actually kind of fuck with that.
I fuck with it too.
It's pretty cool.
I'd put him in. You know what? He's a classic A.
I'd
He's
say-
got an axe for a tail.
He do.
It's great support. Vivosaur. God, can you imagine if we were ranking them in their battle stuff?
Oh, God, I could-
That's what I think you guys were doing.
Stats?
Like-
No, it's basically just
No,
aesthetic.
It's just aesthetic.
What
Did
is-
they cook or did they not?
What is
cook?
that pet?
Pelt.
What even am I
Oh,
looking
Sauropelta.
What am I looking at?
A D tier.
D tier.
D tier.
Yeah. Which is sad because Sauropelta is actually a very cool looking dinosaur.
All right. Hypsilophodon. That's an S for me. I think it's what it needs to be.
That's exactly what it needs
Which
to
is
be.
a very cute little green dinosaur.
Yeah,
nice colors.
I'm okay with this. Nasaur?
Dinosaur is also really cute.
It's just the same thing.
It's
just
a little
purple.
Different.
It's just purple.
The color scheming is different.
That's what I'm saying. It's
The
purple.
pattern is different. Go A.
Because you like green better than purple.
Goddamn right I do.
Igua.
Who the fuck? Oh, Iguanodon.
Who else?
He's kind of just some of the more because Iguanodon's a fairly iconic Vivosaur.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way he stands like a boxer.
Yeah.
But
Elemental Rano's kind of my kind of.
just green.
That's kind of Iguanodon, like an
Yeah,
iguana.
but
What color scheme would you have given him?
Stegosaurus, I don't know, has some pops of color, some things.
Because he has stuff to pop color onto.
I guess.
I put him in probably B.
I think it's a fine representation. I just don't think it's a very interesting design to work with.
I'd agree with it. Well, also Iguanodon just in itself is not a very interesting design.
Yeah, it's just a creature.
It's just there. Yeah.
It's just there.
The critter.
I would personally, for visual interest, say C, because look at all these colors we have here,
Mm-hmm.
and then dull green and gray,
Mm-hmm.
and not much else.
Yoshi.
I'd be fine with green or C.
Yeah, let's go C.
Arano.
I would put higher than a Iguanodon.
I'd agree.
For sure.
I love the little dance he's doing.
Yes, I love that they all do some sort of dance.
Mhm.
He's the one who's more ducky.
Yeah. I put him in B.
I could go B.
All right, Lambio.
Lambio.
What is that color scheme? Oh my god.
It's
What is
it's
that?
the primary colors for sure.
Yeah, it is. See,
C
I
for me.
feel like it would have been fine if they didn't have the neon teal on its back.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's too much. Stick with the red and yellow.
the color choice.
The blue accent on the bottom is good.
Yeah.
Maya.
Maya has a very nurturing, soft color scheme. She's got a little. It's giving Princess Peach.
I've never been a fan of Maya.
You haven't.
No, I'd probably put her in D.
Can we go with C?
I
Because I,
can-
don't think it's an offensive design.
It kind of offends me a little bit.
Oh my god! Really?
But I can live with C.
I'm gonna willingly put the music dinosaur into D.
I'm sorry. They did
Were
not.
those musical notes on
They
its
did
back?
not
Yeah,
cook.
it has
They
to
did
be.
not cook with Maya
And then
Sora.
Renato. Kind of looks like if Daffy Duck was high. But, like,
You still like Daffy Duck isn't always
oh,
high.
he definitely
I put him in B. Yeah.
I'll agree to it.
Okay.
He's a fine duck. Paraloth.
At least A.
A,
Yeah.
if not S. I don't think it... I don't know what they could do to make it S. But I think I'd just put it as a solid A. And
It's
be
a very
perfectly
solid
happy.
game.
Packy is also really good.
I'd say
I think they did
A as well.
yeah.
Packy looks cool.
He looks very cool.
All of the thick-skulled ones. I would even say Stygie, even though it's that like red and blue, I feel like they did it in a way
It looks better than
that
Lambio.
I'm way better than Lambio does.
I'd probably still put the two of them in B.
B. I would say Goyo should be higher than Stygie.
You think so?
So would you do Stygie C, Goyo B?
Okay, yeah, I can live with that. Okay, Proto.
He's just a baby. But that's really all he is.
I'd probably say D.
Yeah, he's just a baby.
He's like, I don't know, he's not that cute.
No.
Try
He's not a Hypsilophodon.
No.
Triceratops.
At least an A.
Yeah, I'd be comfortable putting that one in S.
I'd agree with that.
I think.
It's weird because like my two reference points for Triceratops in terms of RPGs is one is lightning, one is water.
Is he lightning in Dinosaur?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? That's right. He totally is.
Styraco.
Kind of looks like a kid drew on the walls.
Yeah.
That was a very colorful.
It certainly is, but is it good colorful?
I might put him in C.
I kind of very tribal.
It kind of has. I kind of like the because it's like the dark red and the orange. That's kind of on the.
I will attest it's extremely busy, but I do like it.
This one I think works. I put at least a C.
And
Aineo.
They kind of just did horseshoes.
I'd say that F.
Yeah. I don't know. And why? I mean, his actual nose horn is probably bent like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's.
Speaking of F's.
Centro.
Can we get Centro down there? What the hell is this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anytime they do the dot eyes like Megalo has,
yeah,
it ruins it for me. Instantly ruins it for me.
Penta.
Penta I like a lot more.
At least a B.
B or
Oh,
A?
wow.
B or A?
It looks very cool.
Yeah, it's not as busy as the other one.
Which would you go though, B or A?
I feel like B.
Okay.
What
Alright,
else?
Pack Rhino.
Oh, it's the fucking army one.
I'd probably put this one in F as well. Looks very ugly.
We need a fucking World War II Triceratops.
I kind of fuck with it.
You kind of fuck with it?
Oh yeah?
Should we upgrade it?
No. From a meme standpoint, I kind of fuck with it.
It's a meme one.
Mihu.
I forget that some of these have just like designs like in like brick, an army star, musical notes.
I like Mihu.
It's fine.
Enough to be like a C.
I'd say C.
It's nothing crazy.
I'm cool with C.
Because the Japanese one, its horns are katanas instead. It's got the flower.
Terra. I'd say an A. At least an A.
I wouldn't put it S.
No.
But A.
It's got a pleasing color scheme.
Yeah. Coatless, though. I think they did a great job for, like, Mayan bird god.
Yeah.
Is that its overworld sprite?
Static sprite. It does flap its wings.
Flat.
It's giving Pokemon XY.
Yeah.
Very smoosh.
But yeah, I would put Coatless in S, personally.
Okay, I'd probably say A, but I'm okay with S.
Oh, now we're going to have to start dragging.
Oh, so we've been dragging.
Oh, God. I've just been looking at the list.
Jara. A. At least. It's an A. I love Jara.
Yeah.
And same thing with... Oop, that's an S. Same thing with Dimorph.
You like Dimorph?
I really do. I fuck with
His
Dimorph.
head looks like a cracked coconut.
What coconut is yours? It's red.
I don't know, some tropical, like, shelled fruit. I don't know, something about it is weird to me.
Where would you put
I
him?
think he's a goofy odd
It's
design.
interesting dots on the wings.
I would put him in, like, F. Like,
F?
I do not like Dimorph's design.
Well, here, we'll meet in the middle. C. Okay. Guerra.
Guerra, I think, is ugly, but does its job.
I'd say it's a B.
Yeah, it's like...
I think it looks cool.
Kind of like a deep sea creature.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Like, fascinating ugly.
Right.
I'll go with B.
Okay. Krona.
S tier.
S tier.
I don't know. I was like, I don't know what
S-tier.
that is, but that immediately when you guys had all of them there, that stuck out to me.
S tier.
I love that it has like the Roman numerals on its.
Yeah, Krona, because based on Kronos.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. The most they could have cooked with that one.
Futaba, I'd also say is an A.
Was entirely unique, and they added one other Vivosaur that's its same body type.
Did they?
Yeah, in Champions, I'm pretty sure.
Which one?
I don't remember. We'll get to it.
Okay.
Futabi I really like.
I'd say it's an A.
I think it's an A. Elasmo...
C.
C.
I never much cared
It's
for
giving
Elasmo.
Turbo.
So I'm starting to see some of these are. I noticed they were not dinos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're getting there.
Now we get to how I was confused.
Mm-hmm. Plesio. A.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
solid. Shoni.
D.
Yeah, what the fuck is this thing?
That's just a fish.
Looks like somebody crossbred a dolphin with a jet ski.
Yeah.
They look pissed off about it.
I put in D.
Yeah, D. I forgot about Shoni.
Arsith.
I'm sad I remembered Shoni.
The rhinos, essentially.
I do not care about any of them.
I probably put them all in D.
Yeah. Elasmoth, I would say C.
Okay, I can live with
like
that.
him with the big
big horn,
He's
yeah.
kind of cool.
He is the coolest of the three.
Yeah.
I hate.
a
Fuck those
country
guys.
mile.
They tried to kill Sid in Ice Age. Hoplo. F.
Hello.
I am not a fan of the mint
It's a
of the.
brown. Yeah, it's a mint chocolate tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have picked better colors.
Andrarch though. I go with B.
Yeah.
Andrewsarchus is dope.
Then we have Packy. I like Packy.
I'd say at least a
What
B.
creature is this?
Pachycetus. It's like the progenitor to whales alongside Ambulocetus.
Really?
Mhm.
This is an actual thing.
Mm-hmm. It didn't like look like that, but
I really like it though. I don't think I ever got one of these. I don't.
it's pretty
recognize
late.
this
It comes in. I think it's in the ice area in the first game. I don't know.
Yeah,
where.
this mammal was a relative to whales. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh. It's not very good.
No, it's not. I'd say B.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm down for that.
Smilo, I'd probably also B.
Yeah, Smilo is a much better cat.
Mm-hmm. Mammoth, also B.
Just a blue mammoth.
It's a blue
It
mammoth.
literally is just a blue
I love the
mammoth.
funny little
It's also just named Mammoth.
buzz cut it's got on the top.
Yeah.
Of
Trima.
I'd
I don't
say
know what they would do with it though.
I'd say probably at
It's
least
like a full blown
I would say
Pokedex.
C.
There's like thousands of these.
Megath.
Is that a
How
sloth?
do you feel
Yeah,
about the Mega Sloth.
Megatherium is so cool, and they kind of did him dirty here. I'd put him in D.
I mean, he evokes sloth though.
Yes, but Megatherium is like this thing is like chainmail and it built into his skin.
Oh yeah, they definitely lost that aspect of the design. He's just got a little leaf on his head.
Yeah.
So then sure, yeah. If it's not representative of what it's supposed to
No,
be.
Megatherium was like a beast back in the
And
day.
then for 100,
Archelon. Or
Archelon.
Is that a turtle?
It's a turtle.
It's a globe turtle.
Big ass turtle.
I think
Oh, that's actually really
that is
nice.
a great job of doing something with the turtle,
Yes.
making it have the globe on its back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I would be willing to put Chelon an S for how much they did with just a turtle. Because it's not like he's more than a turtle, is he?
No.
He's just
Well,
a big-
Archelon is just a big ass fucking turtle.
It's just a big fucking turtle. So it's the world turtle.
I'd say at least A, but I'd be down for an S.
I kind of fuck with that. I should.
You know, I was very skeptical of non-dino
It's
related.
a carnivore.
But that one looks really. What?
Yeah.
Well, probably ate like jellyfish or something.
Yeah.
Arrows.
Arrows.
I put it in at least C.
I think C is as high as I would go. I don't really care for him.
Mapu though.
Mappo.
Looks dope.
Fierce.
Oh wow.
Serving.
The
He's got
blood red eyes.
I'd put him in S.
I would put him in S. He's good. Followed by Berto. Berto's solid.
I'd say B.
Yeah. Solid. Nothing crazy, but solid.
Raja.
He's got a fucking mustache.
He does. I'd say B as well.
Yeah. They were like Indian.
This was the one that I was like, what is that one?
Crypto.
Crypto I really like.
I'd say A.
Yeah. Dog dinosaur.
It's a dog?
Well, it's like Anubis.
Archaeo is very cute.
I'd say a C for that one. I never really cared for him.
Really? He's got a funky head.
He has a funky head.
Sharply raises. He's a good support for Xeno.
I'd put these next three probably in C.
Oh, because it's a relative of the Triceratops.
Oh, it's Archaeoceratops. Yeah, I've heard of this guy.
Archaeoceratops. That's pretty interesting. Kind of ass though. I would say B. I think he's a little more interesting than
I could do
C.
B. I put these next two in C. Epidex and Logia.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Logia, I would even say D.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Come on, there we go. E-Raptor.
F. They did not cook with it.
Yeah, no, they kind of fucked my boy. Toba.
Toba. D.
I'd argue C. I like it's fine. It's a pearl dinosaur.
Okay.
Nigo.
F as fuck. Do you think he's funny?
I love him. He's
You
so
love
funny.
him? Bro doesn't have a bottom jaw.
Oh, again,
He's
has
getting
the Google eye.
Well, because they do like the bottom jaw is very small.
He looks very plain to me.
Can we?
Looks like somebody came on the side of a dinosaur.
Do you come yellow?
Sometimes.
Ah, I gotta look that, bud.
No,
See a
I'm
doctor.
kidding.
So I'd personally put him in A.
Oh god.
You
no.
said F. Can we meet in the middle in C?
Sure, we can meet in the middle with C.
I don't know that flower one.
Camera.
Oh, camera, right. C.
C.
It's fine. It's unoffensive.
Fine. Yeah, it's giving Toba.
Sidon's S.
S tier. Nah, we don't even need a this.
And I'm just gonna like
S.
Argento. Wanna put that in S too? At least A.
Argento?
It's gonna mount.
Oh, Argento is the mountain one. I thought you were talking about Menchie.
No, not Menchie. Argento.
Argento can go in S too.
I was like, what the-
We'll get to
Argento is solid.
Menchie. Oop, fuck. What'd I do?
I was
Fuck.
gonna say there's no way you fuck with Menchie.
No. Argento.
I was about to be like, what is that? Is that literally just a wrecking ball on the...
It is actually, and it's kind of stupid.
Yeah, Argento's great.
Menchie, I'd put in D.
Yeah.
What is that one?
What the fuck is that?
Why is there a little...
Deceres?
D.
Why is there a little alien antenna?
That's Centeo.
C.
C.
It's inoffensive, but I'm not crazy about it.
Yeah.
Oloro, the Oloro and Nippona I put in D.
Aloro I would not put in D.
Oh wait, no, sorry, not the orange one.
The orange one, Pacro. Pacro and Nippono I would put in D. Aloro I think deserves much higher than that.
How much higher would you go?
Would B.
Okay,
I really like its top fin.
it's nice.
Casmo, bro is
got-
missing some of his fin, but
got-
that's accurate. It's like the skeletal structure
Yeah.
of a penta.
I actually really like
And that's
that.
also the one that's like it just straight up has holes in its frill.
Yeah, I think a solid.
Say C.
I'd be willing to go B. I think it's.
Mike, what do you think?
I fuck with B, actually.
Okay, let's go
I
with.
think he's
I do like this
stylistically
Let's go B.
unique. Berta. I actually really like its top horns.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I like ram.
What do you guys say?
Ram horns on the very top of the frill.
Yeah, I would also go B for Berta personally.
Mike, what do you think?
B for Berta.
I'm fine with Berta.
Nycto.
I've always been a Thalasso enjoyer. Nycto I'd probably put in...
C.
Yeah.
So Gary goes straight to F.
I agree.
You
Look,
cannot convince
so
me anything
ugly.
else. He's
Thalasso's
ugly
A.
as Fuck. Thalasso. Pretty sleek design.
Yeah. The one fin.
B or A. So I'm fine with A. Hopter.
D.
That's close to F for me.
Think so?
I think its colors are terrible.
I'd be okay with
The
an F.
red beak with the white head with the green eyes and the black body.
Alright, Makai.
It's another saber-toothed tiger, but it's black and red. At least C.
Let's see. Okay, I'm cool with C. Peloro.
Who the fuck?
That's the bull.
Bull?
D.
Yeah. Just a bull.
The next guy I probably put an F.
Metri and
Gomp.
No, you can't put Gomp in F.
Right.
Metri for sure. This might be the lowest F yet.
Yeah, this thing is ugly.
I think Gomp.
Gomp, yeah, you're right. Gomp is funny.
Gomp is funny. I think Gomp, and with the like reverse tusks down, like what is Gomp doing?
His
Who
best.
made Gomp?
Yeah, it looks very
I think
detrimental.
Gomp is at least C.
I put him as C.
He's like goofy C. And who this guy is after him, it actually looks pretty cool.
Anan looks like a decent
Anan
elephant.
looks pretty cool. Anan can go in B.
I'd fuck with that.
Perium.
I never been crazy about him.
I never found him.
He was on Todd's team. I don't know where to find him either, but he's on Todd's team.
He's in the Petrified Woods.
Oh.
Apparently.
Oh, I guess he's just very hard to find.
Yeah, he is. Well, because he almost looks like a mythical creature.
He does.
I would go B.
Okay.
And same with the pink deer. Gotta shift them up.
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine if...
There it is.
Yep. Which was Megaceros, right?
Yeah, Megalosaurus.
Megalosaurus.
Synthos. D.
Yeah, who the fuck is Syntho?
It's just kind of a deer. It's kind of a weird deer.
Yeah.
Same thing with the... I probably put
Titanus.
Titanus probably also in
Yeah,
D.
D. You know where Dimetro's going. That's right, baby. It's going straight to S tier.
Straight to F tier.
Perfect Dimetrodon.
That is a great
He's
Dimetrodon.
a little Scrimblow.
That's very like sharp crimson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
He's awesome. And is that a Lasmo?
Edafo.
A Dafo.
Wait, A.
Yeah.
It's a fine looking
A or B.
Edaphosaurus.
Tanstro looks like some sort of eldritch creature.
It looks goofy.
Like, what is this
I put him in B.
I can put it in B. And then I don't...
The blue color is cool outside of this.
Yeah.
Average.
Yeah.
Pendem's probably a C for me. It's just a turtle.
It's like not even a turtle. Like what?
It's like a plant potter.
Yeah, it's... We can go... You said C.
Yeah.
I would have gone like D.
I can live with D. Tophus.
Tophus is a snake, but he's a cool snake.
He's a very cool snake. I put him A.
I'd put him A. It's also fucking gigantic.
He is, yeah. Gigantophus. Oop, fuck, what'd I do?
I feel like I'm starting to figure out how they named some of these guys.
Yeah? CeeLo?
Sealand is fine.
Put him in
C.
C, yeah. Dunkel?
Dunkel, I kind of fucked with Dunkel.
Dunkel's pretty dope.
Dunkel,
That's a very interesting name.
armored fish.
Dunklyosteus.
Ooh,
Dunklyosteus.
not bad at all.
I put him in at least B.
Like, you know what? I'll fight for him. A.
Alright, I'm not gonna fight you on that.
Both of the Nautilus are D tier, by the way.
Yeah, you're right.
They did nothing with them.
It's just,
They
yeah.
went, it's a blue one.
You mean all
and
three
it's
of
a
them?
red- oh, yeah, there are 3 of them. I forget there are 3 of them.
It just proves your point.
Yeah. Okay, Radox is S tier for me. I don't know how they cooked so hard with a trilobite.
Which one is that one?
That's the gray one.
That's the gray one? Okay.
That's the really angular one. I really like the red one too. I don't know if I would put him in A tier. But Radox.
Gotta go on a fucking journey to A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it
Something
if
about
the
Radox.
tier list did exist. It's just a wall of.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Tarada.
Actually kind of cool.
He is pretty cool. Like I said,
Oh, yeah.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
They do all.
That
I
one's
Put
really
him
nice.
in A.
I put them all probably in at least A tier.
How do I feel about Dekello? Dekello's A. I think Radox, even though it's the least colorful, something about the blade shapes they chose for it are great.
Gotta take a migration up to S tier.
Yeah, we're...
Fuck, nope.
It's like, yo, I moved up.
Seismo doesn't deserve
No, stop.
You were very generous with
Hang on. Okay,
Dekello.
I got him. There we go. Gotta snag him. Okay, Anomalo.
Anomalo.
Do 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 do.
Anomalo.
Do 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 do.
It looks very funny.
C.
Part of me wants to go B just because it's Anomalocaris, but I feel they could have cooked harder with an Anomalocaris.
Yeah, we can't just put it in a thing just because
it's
the dinosaur itself.
Because
otherwise, the sloth guy would be alive.
Yeah, Megatherium.
So what the fuck is this? Because it looks like a Splatoon character.
It's
it's Tonzilla.
Tonzilla, yeah.
Tonzilla. He's a guy.
F.
Honestly, I said that earlier, but I think he's funny as fuck.
He is kind of funny, but I'm also like, this thing is ugly as fuck.
It is.
So
but he's a tonsil. Are your tonsils supposed to be cute?
Wait,
are yours not?
Those are eyes and a mouth?
Yes.
Tonsil.
Yeah.
Ew. Again, looks like a Splatoon
Put
character.
him in F on principle.
All right. Okay.
Honestly, I don't really care about the bees.
Okay, here's the thing, though. So, I don't feel like moving them. But I say all the bees, S tier.
Really?
Because I think they look so cool.
Because of skeletal.
Yeah, you know me, I'm biased.
They did a solid job.
I'm not going to move them. I'm not putting them... Because I don't want to move all those on the journey. Z's... Z-Rex and Zonga Zonga, I think, are S. The rest I'd put in B.
I think all the zombies are really ugly.
You think so?
Yeah.
Even the Z-Rex?
I think he's maybe the ugliest.
Really?
Yeah. I would put Zonga Zonga in S.
Why do you hate me, Chris?
Zombies are fucking ugly, bro.
They are.
Yes, Chris.
Friggy and Igno are S.
I agree.
All of the squicks are S. I can't
What's
say
that
that
one? Oh,
seriously.
that's really cool.
That's Igno.
Igno and Friggy. And
It's funny.
Zonga.
It's funny because...
Is that a clown?
What?
Is that a clown? No, he's skeletal armor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny with Igno and Friggy in the first Fossil Fighters, they were just recolors of Salto and Electro.
Yeah.
It's made to be either blue or red, depending on which one it was. But in Champions, they actually gave them like their own designs. They're like they're badass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So where would you put the squicks? Probably C. I don't really care about them.
C.
I don't care about them.
They're funny as hell, though.
Salada, I'd put an A.
Yeah. Salada can be an A.
Dinomaton, I'd put S.
Yeah. I'd put the rest in S. I really like Duno, Raptin, and Dino. Well, Raptin may be lower than the other two.
I'd put Duna and Raptin lower than Dino. I think Dino looks dope.
I like
Alright, you said these were all supposed to be aliens?
They are aliens.
The last three are aliens. The Dinomatons.
They're a race of dinosaur alien hybrid
Yeah.
Interesting.
things. They're aliens that can turn into dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's our list, everyone.
It sure is. We're too lazy to put the rest of them up there.
Who the we could go on an epic
cares?
quest.
Who?
Let's see, who do we put in S? We got T-Rex, Guan, Allo, Cryo, Spinax, Bream, Xeno, Brachio, Stego, Hypsy, Tricera, Coatless, Chelon, Mapu, Dimetro, and...
Excuse me, it's Mappo.
What did I say?
Like Mapu.
Oh, excuse me, Mappo.
Wait, why is Chrono an A?
What?
Why is Chrono an A?
Oh, I probably got fucked when I was moving stuff around.
Gotta be an S.
All right,
And Sidon. Why is Sidon and
I think you're like halfway.
Oh, yeah, I probably gave up halfway through.
Yeah. Is there anybody else in A that's supposed to be an S? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No. There we go.
Moving Jara on up there.
No,
All right, yeah, I'd say I'm satisfied with this list.
Yeah.
All right, friends, comment below what you guys think of our list, and we will talk.
Tell
to
us how much you hate Sungari in the comments specifically.
Yeah, that one is ugly as fuck.
This guy.
Gotta make a tier.
Right here.
Gotta make a tier lower than Sungari tier.
Sungari tier. Ew. Tonzilla's higher than him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Dinosaur Month, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.